I'm Bob Morris. I'm a composer. Oracle is the third of my outdoor pieces. I wrote it actually at a waterfall. I would get up in the morning about 5 o'clock and walk into this waterfall, spend about 2 hours there for about 3 weeks, and wrote the piece at this waterfall. And the idea of the flowing water and the sounds of the woods were like inspiring to me. The piece itself is written for any number of players, but a large number is better than less. And in this performance, we had 35 players, which is really wonderful. And on top of that, we spread them out all over the woods. So they were, I'd say, probably a quarter of a mile apart from the first to the last. No one can hear everything that people are playing at once, but if they walk, they can. And so the audience's reaction to this is simply the piece invites them to explore it. And as one person said to me today, this is great because it's really low stress. People don't get upset about contemporary music, like they don't understand it or it's esoteric. This they could get into very easily. The notation, I had to invent my own notation for this because a lot of events you play something within a time period, like maybe from 30 seconds to 45 seconds you have to play a note or a figure. And then other people interpret that notation approximately the same way, but with differences according to their instrument and the timing they have. And what is produced is a kind of field of sound as opposed to an individual point of sound. Because you're in the woods, you have opened your senses to being in a large place and in a pleasant place. Or it could be maybe a little sinister if it's toward dark, etc. But nevertheless, it's some place where your senses are open, they're not closed. This doesn't have to be only in the woods. It could be in an outdoor, in a canyon, any place outdoors with some space is what I really want. And some of my other pieces have been done in those kinds of environments. But this is the first one in which I think I've had a real performance on a trail in the woods. And it's perfect. It's really great. People would walk back and forth. I saw them walking back and forth, very, very slowly listening to it. And that was just wonderful to see people enjoying this. And people would smile at me nicely and say, oh, like, oh, thanks a lot for this. It really was beautiful.